everybody. Today we have beautiful HP Pavilion Aero. It's a 13-inch laptop, 13Z-bg000 series. It has AMD Ryzen 7 8th gen processor. Very nice and lightweight laptop. Let's take it apart, let's see what we can fix, replace or upgrade. So start with bottom screws. Now we have to separate the bottom case from the palmrest. So find a gap where you can place your tool in and then separate both parts. All right. And here, that's our part number on this white sticker. Now we can access all the internal components. So start with disconnecting the battery. Just pull out this connector and now we can take it out. So if the battery doesn't hold the charge or it's swollen, you can replace it. So take out all the screws. And now we can pull out the battery. Here, that's our part number. And that's the battery model number. Now here, that's our storage. So if your laptop doesn't boot and tells you there is no boot device, or you would like to upgrade storage to the bigger one, this is how you can do it. So unscrew the screw on the top and you can pull out the drive. That's the NVMe SSD drive. So here, that's our Wi-Fi card. So if the Wi-Fi doesn't work, you can replace this card. So start with disconnecting the antenna wires. Now take out the screw on the top. And you can pull out the Wi-Fi card. Here, that's our model number. And the part number, look for the SPS, that's the part number. Here, let's take out the speakers. So if the sound is bad, you would like to replace your speakers. So each speaker has only 2 screws. And both speakers are connected as a pair, so follow the cable. So yeah, if the sound is bad, replace your speakers. After you take it out, you can unplug it from the motherboard. And that should be our part number. Now that's our heatsink to cool our processor and the fan. So if the cooling doesn't work, laptop overheats and you would like to add cooling paste between the heatsink and the processor, you can take out the heatsink. Same with the fan, like if it doesn't spin or it's clogged with dog or cat hair or makes grinding noise, then you would like to replace it. So unscrew all the screws for the fan. Now here the fan is plugged to the motherboard, so you can unplug it. Here, that's our video cable, so it's routed through the fan. So let's disconnect it. So to disconnect it, you have to flip this clip. Now we can disconnect the cable. And I usually close those clips. If you leave it open, then you can break it. Okay, so now let's take out the fan. That's our part number. And now the heatsink. Be careful, don't bend the heatsink. Sometimes it may be stuck to the processor because of the cooling paste, so be gentle. Yeah, if you bend it, it won't work anymore. All right, so that's our heatsink, that's the part number. Here, that's our I/O board with our USB and audio port. So if these ports are damaged, you can replace just this board. So unscrew these two screws. Unplug from the motherboard, flip this clip. Now we can unplug it. That's our I/O board. Here, that's our part number. So now let's continue with the motherboard. So unplug all the remaining cables. That's the touchpad and the keyboard. Alright, now take out all, one more screw, one more connector. Now take out all the screws. Now gently take out the motherboard. Oh, so there's one more screw here. Alright, now we can take it out. Here, that's our part number for the motherboard. And that's our processor. Processor is soldered on the motherboard. So if it doesn't work, you have to replace the whole motherboard. Now let's disconnect our screen assembly from the Palmrest keyboard assembly. So unscrew hinges. Now gently unfold the hinges and you can disconnect the Palmrest touchpad keyboard assembly. Let's see if we can take out the touchpad in case if it doesn't work. Okay, let's see if we can take out the touchpad. Let's try these bigger screws on the top. Alright, so yes, we can replace the touchpad. Look for the part number on the white sticker. And the keyboard is held by these tiny screws, so you could replace it if you have to, but very often it's sold in one piece like that, the Palmrest keyboard assembly. And here, that's our part number for the Palmrest and for the keyboard. And that's our screen. Screen is very fragile, the LCD is very thin and usually mounted with adhesive. So if you can, look for the whole screen assembly on eBay or gotlaptopparts.com. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.